How you doing? This is Sean McVeigh with Sean's Outdoor Adventures, and I am super excited to get to review the Xpedition lineup for this year. I haven't had the opportunity to do reviews on Xpedition in the last few years because I just didn't have access to them. But now, as you know, if you've been following my videos, I've moved to Iowa, and River Bottom Archery is carrying Xpedition, which is in Central City. All right, in this video, I'm going to be going over the Xpedition Mountaineer in the op screen, and it has the black limbs on this particular model. As I mentioned in the last video with the Excursion 7, I'm happy to see the roller system with the cables this year, and we do have the adjustable draw length right on the cam there, so you can modify the draw length right with the module that's on the cam. So I'm going to be shooting this with a 325 grain arrow right at 65 pounds on a 65 pound limb bow here. So I'm going to be shooting 5 grains per pound, and we'll shoot it through the chronograph and we'll take a look and see what that is. Before I do that, actually, I'll just kind of do my little back wall test. As I mentioned before, these bows have limb stops, and so it's as solid as you can get as far as the back wall. When you pull into the back wall, it's solid. And then how easy it comes off the back wall, I like to pay attention to that and make a note of that for you who are watching, because that goes into what people are looking for. What's their preference? So let's take a look here. So again, solid, limb stop. I'm going to ease down. So it is a bow where when you decide, okay, I want to let down, I just kind of start relaxing my muscles. It does eventually start to come down for you. And it's nice because it's not, some bows are jumpy in the sense that they just come off that back wall real easy. This is a nice, I like the way these are set up. So let's take a few shots now through the chronograph and see how we do. Even something like that could be the factor. I'm just going to take a shot, just gently put my fingers around the grip, let the bow kind of do what it wants to do. But these are very, they feel real nice when they go off. There's not a lot of vibration, pretty dead in the hand feeling. So let's go over the data real quick. I shot this bow at 65 pounds, 5 grains per pound, so a 325 grain arrow. Now, I prefer to do all of my reviews at 70 pounds, 350 grain arrow. However, this is still going to give us an idea of the performance of this bow. So the average speed rating that I got on this particular test was 327 feet per second. The advertised speed for this bow is 340 feet per second. However, that's an IBO rating, so this bow would have been shot at 70 pounds, 350 grains for the manufacturer's test. I don't think that even if I had tested this bow at 30 pound or 30 inch draw, 70 pounds, my readings would have been that much different than what I got. And so I would say this is something we see sometimes. The manufacturer's advertised speeds don't always correlate to our in the field tests. And so in this particular situation though, 327 feet per second is still a good speed. And being that I shot the bow at its peak weight, you would expect it to perform at its optimum performance. So for the back wall, it's a very solid back wall with the limb stop. As far as how it comes off the back wall, it got my favorite rating, which is 8 out of 10. And that's simply to say 10 out of 10 is when you feel like you have to push your hand forward and it can be a little awkward. Let's go ahead back over to River Bottom Archery for my final synopsis of this bow. So just a final observation, really nice, kind of what I've come to expect from Xpedition. A real nice dead in the hand feel, rock solid back wall. You are able to let down. I do like the way these bows act though. And it's nice to see that they have some of these additions to it, like the adjustable draw weight. Adjustable draw lengths rather, and we're still seeing some nice speeds out of these bows. I want to give another special thanks to River Bottom Archery for letting me come out and review the Xpeditions today. And I hope you'll stay tuned for the rest of this series as I continue to go through various bows throughout this year. Thanks so much for tuning in. Until next time, take care and God bless.